Hey guys, what's up? Colton, Lindsay here. Fearless Agent Live inside of the Fearless Agent Facebook, where I come to you to help you grow your real estate sales business. If you're watching this recorded on my YouTube channel, click that subscribe button. Appreciate the follow and like, comment, and share. If you're watching it live inside my Facebook group, drop a 1 in the comments. If you're watching recorded in Facebook or on YouTube, drop a 2 on the comments down below so I can see where you are. All right, so we're going to be talking about how do we avoid this burnout. How many of you guys felt burnout before in your real estate sales business, particularly in cold calling or prospecting, right? We all hit that. In fact, I remember one of my friends earlier on who he's never prospected his entire life. He said, hey, listen, you're probably going to get burnout doing that. And I have no idea how he knew that, but yes, it does get a little burnout when you're making the phone calls. It just happens, right? So what are some steps that you can apply instantly? I'm going to share with you 3 steps that you can put into practice immediately to avoid burnout, and specifically to avoid burnout as we head into the holiday season, right? How is it that every time we get into November, we tend to have the tendency to not want to work, not want to prospect? Even if we drag ourselves into the office, we find ways to not work, whether it's go to a stupid over lengthy team meeting, whether it's go to some holiday open house that a title company's having, or maybe it's just chat-chitting with someone in the hall. We have the extra food at the office, whatever, right? This is the time where you've got to make a choice. Do I want to have an amazing 2018 or do I want to have a shitty 2018, right? Or an average 2018? Because here's what happens typically. This time of year is when realtors shut down. This is when people get overwhelmed because of all the holiday traffic, all the holiday shit that we got going on, all the holiday stuff, right? We get burnt out on the calls because guess what? Everyone else is falling into the holiday season, right? A lot of grumpiness comes in, right? However, if we succumb to that feeling of being burnt out with prospecting in the real estate business to end up the year, you're going to have a slow start to 2018. Okay, so ask yourself this year, do I want to have an amazing start to 2018 or do I want to have a slow start to 2018? And then your first quarter will determine the pace that you set for the entire year of 2018. So if you've got a slow start, guess what? You might be able to ramp it up by second or third and fourth quarter and still have a really good year, but you could have had a better year. You could have had an amazing year. You could have had your best year yet. Now, if you start right now, fully just stoked, ready to go into 2018, and you do more prospecting than you've ever done before, guess what? You're going to have a great first quarter. And if you have a great first quarter, that's going to set the tone and the pace for 2018. So how many of you guys are ready to set an amazing tone for 2018 and have your best first quarter ever? Drop a yes in the comments if you're down with that. So let's get into it. 3 things. Number 1 is be obsessed with setting appointments. Get obsessed with getting appointments set. Now, don't worry about appointments going on, all that shit. That's going to take care of itself. So when you start to get a little drifty, is a great word, during your prospecting, where you want to flop onto Facebook or to YouTube or to whatever it is that's distracting you, get obsessed with the appointment. Get obsessed with the appointment and how that relates to your 2018 goals, right? So think about, where can I get my next appointment? Is it calling that FSBO back again? Is it going and knocking that door? Is it asking 3, 4, 5, 6 times for the appointment? Where is it you can get the very next appointment today, right now? Who can you call? Who can you get in touch with? So get obsessed with setting appointments. Cool? Number 2, double the amount of time you're focusing on building your skill set. Okay, so how much time are you focusing currently on mastering your listing presentation, mastering your close, the ability to get the contract signed, mastering the pricing strategy, mastering the ability to convert the lead to the appointment? How much time do you spend doing that right now? Double it. Increase that, right? Like if you get amazing at your listing presentation, you're hungry to go meet with people. If you're hungry to meet with people, it's going to increase that obsession to set appointments. And if you're obsessed to set appointments and you're hungry to go meet and present, do you think that's going to help you launch your 2018 or do you think it's going to hurt your 2018? Be honest with me. Drop a comment down below. So number 2 is double the amount of time, input, energy, and everything you're putting into mastering your skill set. Number 3, become clear and obsessed with your 2018 goals. So what does 2018 look like? Let's pretend we're November 2018. You're wrapping up the year, coming into December. How many deals do you want to have closed by this time next year? How many dollars do you want to have paid by this time next year? What are those dollars going to do for you? What vacations are going to pay for? What new cars are going to get you? What new houses are going to get you? What bills is it going to pay off? How many of you got bills you got to get shit paid off? How is it going to make your life easier by having the best 2018 of your life? Get that documented. I'm going to close X amount of deals. I'm going to earn X amount of dollars. I'm going to do all of these things that I'm committed to make this happen. Be obsessed with that. Do you think that you'll be more apt to get on the phones and hustle knowing that you've got a $300, $400, $500,000 goal, whatever your goal is, maybe it's just hit your first 6 figures. Do you think that if you create the obsession to have the best 2018 business year of your entire life, do you think that's going to help you or hurt you on the phones right now? Right? The biggest challenge is people don't get hungry enough this time of year. They get too distracted with the holiday season and all the bull crap and all the fluff, right? But when you stay focused, when you stay clear, when you stay committed, then that's when the boredom disappears. That's where the burnout disappears. It's because you're not hungry enough. In fact, what happens is why you get so burnt out on the phones prospecting is because you're just doing it. You're just going through the motions. You're not in it to win it. You're not in it to be the best. In fact, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna play a level 8, but that next 2 level notches up to go to the 10. I'm just not willing to do that right now. And you know what, it's okay because it's the holidays. I'm gonna kick back. Everyone's kicking back. But you know what I am gonna do is I'm gonna be on the phones and prospect, and even though I'm not all there with a level 10, I'm gonna pretend like I am so people think I'm working. But guess what? My checkbook's, it's gonna be affected because I'm not gonna have all the closings I want in January, February, or March, right? So you gotta get obsessed with the appointment set. You gotta get really clear on what your 2018 goals look like and why they're important to you, and get hungry for them. You gotta get hungry for them, get obsessed with them, and then double the amount of time you're focusing on mastering your skill set. You do those 3 things and you will have an amazing rest of the year. Get focused on winning. Get focused on setting appointments. Get focused on being your best. Be obsessed with that. If you're obsessed with that, the bullshit will disappear. The laziness will float away. The burnout is your story. It's just stuff you make up in your head. Winners have they have no excuses. There's no excuse, right? They have unreasonable expectations that they meet for some whatever reason because they get obsessed with it. Get unreasonable with what's possible right now and stop playing second best. Start playing first best. Start being fearless. You're a fearless agent. We appreciate you being part of the Fearless Agent Nation. If you're not already, go ahead and go to fearlessagent.com. Join the free video. It's 45 minutes long, but do yourself a favor and join fearlessagent.com. Doesn't matter though if you join Fearless Agent if you're not hungry. Fearless Agent feeds the hungry, right? What I mean by that is those are hungry to succeed. Those are hungry that are willing to do whatever it takes. Fearless Agent's going to turn that up a notch and it's going to make you extremely successful. However, if you get into Fearless Agent and you're just not hungry to win, if you're just not obsessed with your goals and your standard of doing business, if you're not obsessed, Fearless Agent's not going to help you. Nothing's going to help you if you can't get obsessed with what you want to do, right? Like if you're constantly putting the blame on the market or someone else or this or that, or I don't like cold calling, or that's too hard, or Fearless Agent can help you. No coaching program is going to help you at all. In fact, you're pretty much screwed if that's your attitude. So turn the attitude to where you're hungry to do whatever it takes, that you're willing to apply the new principles, the new strategies, the skills, the schedule, and the systems, because it's little by little. I mean, I've got some people on here watching I've done free coaching calls with, right, or 15-minute coaching calls with, and one of the things they're able to do is apply to where now they're marketing their database for more business, right? Start to get burnt out, you start to get frustrated, you're not quite sure where to go to next, you're exhausting all your options. Well, go find a new opportunity. Winners find or create a way. They don't create excuses. They don't create problems. They don't deal with their challenges. They don't get burnt. Winners don't get burnt out. Winners continue to play because they've got something stoking their fire that keeps them hot and ready to rock and roll. Stoke your fire, man. Go get stoked up. Go make 2018 your best year ever, and it starts right frickin' now. When does it start? Now. Drop it now in the comments if you get what I'm saying, if you're hearing me, if you're seeing me, if you're getting the energy I'm passing to you. Now go join Fearless Agent if you haven't already. We'll see you later. There, I'm focused. I'm watching my daughters. I'm watching my wife, right? I'm painting this picture for me because that's what I wanted to create, right? I wanted to create that at 7:30. I wasn't leaving to the office, but 8:30, so I could spend 7:30 to 8:30 spending time reading with my daughter or doing Tai Chi or meditation or go on a walk or whatever it is that we want to create that day together.